cants and then book match them here at Global Wood Store.
The way to go.
Hey, I wanted to show you some of these big slabs we have that we just got in from Australia up there.
Really?
They're Jara slabs. They're
Oh my
4
God.
feet across, 22 feet long. Okay. Yeah, check these out.
Wow.
Book match sister pieces.
Oh my God.
They're 4 feet across. You can see they're exactly sisters, book
Yeah.
match, and they're 22 feet long. That was a big tree,
That was a huge tree.
and we got that in Tasmania.
Uh-huh.
It was already down from a fire. You can see the burnt edges
Oh
of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So it had fallen from a fire,
Uh-huh.
and if you told them you had an 18-foot piece of ziricote that's 18 inches wide,
Yeah.
I mean, this is some spectacular lumber that I'm very proud to have.
Yeah. Now this is coming from
This
Central
comes
America?
down from the very southern region of Mexico in Quintana Roo state, on the border of Belize.
Okay. You sell a lot of this stuff?
And this stuff only grows in about 100 square miles in the whole world.
Really?
And I don't think you're going to be able to get any more. I was lucky enough to have a hurricane permit, which when the trees fell down, I was able to harvest the trees that had fallen from the hurricane, and that's how I got this. But I think now it's outlawed to export. Yeah, here's some burl caps from Australia and Tasmania.
Oh man, look at these.
We get these on a regular basis. Look at the figure in that.
Oh yeah, this stuff is crazy.
This is basically called Mali. Most of the trees over there are basically I don't know, hundreds of species of eucalyptus. So most of this is just David, this is some of the mahogany that we harvest down in Mexico. It comes from the Ejido, Nobec down there on the border of Belize and Mexico. This is all FSC certified Honduras mahogany. Comes with a CITES permit and an FSC permit.
So this is the true Honduras mahogany.
This is the real McCoy. It's not the Brazilian. This
not the
comes from,
Nicaraguan.
right there, on the border basically of Honduras is where this came from.
Looks like you have some nice thick dimensions.
Yeah, we've got 4/4, 5/4, 6/4, 8/4, 12/4, and then you can see some 4 and 5 inch thick material right here.
It's amazing.
So we have timbers that are 6 inches thick, 30 inches wide, and about 16 feet long. In genuine mahogany.
Genuine mahogany.
So we also offer millwork, so if you want to come down and pick out your material and have it run into a profile or anything, and we always welcome people to come down here and pick out their boards. We don't just make you take it from the top, so we're happy to bring it.
People can actually pick and choose.
Absolutely. You can come down here and pick out exactly what works for you right.
That's great.
We welcome everybody to come down here. We don't discriminate.
You'll take any wood buyers.
Any wood buyers are welcome, boy. That's what we're here for.
Turners, sculptors.
Yeah. We have it all. We have the turning box, the furniture wood, all the way down from big giant planks like I showed you down to a pin blank. We got it here.
Very exciting. Very exciting.
But we also have, let me show you all the teak that we have. We got this, basically comes from Trinidad.
Oh, okay.
It's plantation teak.
Uh-huh.
Burmese teak right now is very difficult to get. There's a moratorium on it. It's hard to export. You can get it, but it's kind of a tricky deal. Most of it now comes through Singapore.
Okay.
The true Burmese teak. But this is a real value. It's good color. Pretty much FAS grade, or what they call FEQ, first European quality. And the price is really what makes it attractive, because most of the teak, Burmese teak right now is in the range of 20, 25 bucks a board foot. And we're offering this for 12. Mexican wood. And some of it can also come from Colombia and Venezuela. known as Vera.
Oh yeah, okay.
Like this is
Is that
actually
greenish color,
Mexican green. Then it'll turn kind of a brownish after a while, but you can see it's green in this form. But this is another kind of a rare find. It's hard to get lignum vitae like this anymore.
Well, that's big. I mean, that's huge stock there. What is this, about an 8x8 or something?
Yeah, 8x8, 8x10 maybe. Yeah,
Wow. Yeah.
It's kind of a strange story, maybe you know, but in the old days, and even currently, we sell this material to people that make spheres out of it. And in other words, a ball out of it, and they use it for ball bearings in drive shafts of ship liners.
I've heard that. Yeah.
Because it's so hard and so dense, and it's oily,
right,
and it won't rust. So they put it on the drive shafts of big steamliners to propel
keep the propeller going.
Yeah. So that they use it basically as ball bearings for the.
Isn't that amazing?
And that's how hard and dense this stuff is.
Right. So it's more of a natural kind of a waxy content or an oily content.
It's extremely dense.
Self-lubricating. I've used it as guides on my bandsaw years ago before I got into the Carter ball bearing guides. And this stuff, if you want a kind of a low-tech bearing system, the lignum vitae is great for that because of that natural self-lubricating property.
So we got a ton of it. It's all the way down. This whole stack is lignum vitae.
Is that right?
The jar is great stuff too.